I don't use the term whiplash. You'll never hear me talk about it. You'll never hear me use it. The insurance lobby went on a campaign to associate whiplash with kind of bogus claims or bogus injuries that don't really exist. Whiplash is a term that a lot of people are familiar with. I don't know exactly when it started to be used. I think maybe sometime in the 80s. It was used, I believe, in the personal injury context to describe what we now call our soft tissue injuries to the cervical region of your neck, from the base of your skull, down to maybe the middle of your back. Most people will say soft tissue injuries, meaning no broken bones. And whiplash could refer to a lot of different things. Injuries to the tissue, the connective tissue, the muscles, ligaments, discs, a lot of different components in the cervical region of your spine that could become injured that may not require a surgery. Typically, soft tissue injuries are treated with physical therapy, maybe chiropractic treatment. You would be checked out by an orthopedist or a neurologist. They may have you take an MRI. A lot of these injuries will show up in an MRI, particularly herniations to the discs. When I'm giving a closing statement to the jury, I never will use the term whiplash or describe my client's injuries as whiplash. I'm going to go into a lot more detail about it. There's a herniation in the cervical region of the disc, or there's strains and sprains of the muscles. And all the orthopedic doctors that we work with now are pretty good at explaining to the injury victim and the attorney exactly what these injuries are, these soft tissue injuries, so that we're better able to explain it to a jury. Connective tissue or soft tissue injuries to the neck, they're very common after a car accident. They can be very painful and they can linger around for a long time. And a lot of my clients report that they don't feel it for a couple days afterwards. And I have my own theory. I think maybe there's an adrenaline rush. You may not feel it for a while after the accident. I hear that a lot reported by my injury victim clients. These are typical injuries. They're very common after a car accident, and it's important to get checked out by a doctor to make sure there's nothing more serious going on. And there's treatment out there, very effective treatment that can help you recover and recover quickly from these types of injuries.